Saskatchewan Premier Scott Moe is inviting all provinces to join the new West Partnership Trade Agreement. It's the latest push to reduce barriers to interprovincial trade. Moe says the agreement will help address some of the ongoing uncertainty in trade markets and strengthen Canada's economy.
And I would say that the quickest, the simplest, and the most straightforward way to achieve free and fair trade across the nation of Canada is quite simply to expand the new West Partnership to all provinces and territories across our great nation. It allows for open procurement for all businesses, medium and small size businesses across Western Canada. As companies can freely bid and do commerce in other provinces. They can grow their business within province or even in a neighboring province. They can hire new people and move them interprovincially in a much more straightforward fashion.
The CBC's Alexander Silberman has been following this for us. He joins me live from Regina. So, Alexander, what more can you tell us about Scott Moe's announcement and what it is that he's calling for here?
Well, Andrew, we heard a pretty strong call there from Premier Moe to eliminate some of those barriers to internal trade in the country, issuing this invitation to all Canadian premiers to join this existing Western Province Trade Pact, known as the New West Partnership Trade Agreement. This is something that's been in place for a number of years now, well over a decade, and it's an agreement that was initially signed between BC, Alberta, and Saskatchewan, Manitoba later joining as well. And essentially what it does is it cuts down on some of that red tape of doing business between provinces. So if you have a business that sets up shop here in Saskatchewan, they're looking to expand or do some business next door in Alberta. Under this agreement, they no longer have to pay business registry fees in two provinces. They also don't have to file annual reports in two provinces. So some of those smaller, more bureaucratic type of things when it comes to doing business are eliminated under this agreement. And right now, Moe is inviting all Canadian premiers to go ahead and join, saying that this is a fast, efficient, and a proven way to eliminate some of those barriers and allow for better free trade across the country. Have a listen to what he had to say. He was really trying to hammer home that this is existing and that it works.
Well, it didn't take tariffs and it didn't take those geopolitical challenges for the New West Partnership to move forward. We were working on that a decade and a half ago and continue to work on it today. It reduces those interprovincial barriers that are at the very heart of some of the Canadian discussion today, given the international, the uncertainty of the international markets that we see.
So, Andrew, there's, of course, lots of interest right now in eliminating those interprovincial trade barriers, of course, with the U.S. tariffs. You heard Moe mention that there in that clip. But it's important to point out that agreements like this Western Partnership don't eliminate everything. They're not a catch-all solution for instantly having free trade across Canada. There is some recent research that looked into just how much this saves businesses, this Western Partnership, and they found that it's only actually reduced costs by a little over 2%. So there are some savings there for businesses operating in the Western provinces, but this is by no means an instant solution for free trade overnight. It's also important to point out that there are some complications as well for provinces, territories that are looking to join. Before this invitation today from Moe to all of the premiers, there was an invite extended to the territories. And the territories did have some reservations, some concerns, because they have very specific policies when it comes to procurement, looking at procuring services, goods from Indigenous-owned businesses and from Northern businesses first. So there's definitely some specific concerns that could come into play for different jurisdictions. And while there's, of course, lots of interest in having free trade across the country, we're seeing lots of memorandums of understanding being signed, lots of meetings. Once you get into the details, it does start to get pretty complicated.
Yeah, it does. Alexander, thank you. The CBC's Alexander Silberman live in Regina.